Want to get jazzed?
Name your poison, friend. Well, looky here. Poon actually came through. Give him my thanks. Now, what can I do you for? Sure, coming up. This should frizzle your wiring, buddy. Rings a bell. There was a mid-boss who came here slumming every once in a while. She's not welcome here anymore, though. Couldn't keep her hands off the other clientele. Gave her 2 passes, but she struck out on the 3rd. I bet you can find her at the Dirty Dive. They're less picky with their customers. Yeah, you know, when the uppers come down here to sample the forbidden fruit. Fucking tourists, if you ask me. But I don't say no to their U-creds. Name says it all, doesn't it? It's not far from here. Sure thing, friend. Just give a shout if you need something.
Good to know you could be somewhat trusted, even if you sold out the White Corps.
I need to know. You got the recipe yet?
I'm Paolo, and you're lonely, I can tell. Buy me a kick? No wonder you're lonely, hun. Maybe later. I'm Paolo, and you're lonely, I can tell. Buy me a kick? Thanks, hun. That's sweet of you. And here we were having such a good time. Why bring up that bitch? Alright, so we used to go out for a while. She had U-creds, used to brag about her crib up in A-Stack, some penthouse dude. Dumped me like yesterday's trash when she started hanging out with the Quicks. Good riddance. AKA Blossom Hill. Fancy name for a sad fucking building. I hear the Quicks have the run of the place now. Not local, are you, hon? The Liquid Quicks? Pretty easy going unless you cross them. Can't see what the hell she saw in them. Tense flatliner named Trenning is leading them these days. He'll know her for sure. Thanks for the kick. And if you find her, tell her to go fuck herself.
pal sent you. He wants what? For a soup recipe. He's insane. Must be a damn tasty soup. Here, I fixed the keycard. You can just waltz through the door. So better invite us over for some soup when it's done.
Their position tacitly approved by Stat Boss Boone. The Turbo Vipers are contesting their claim. Gang warfare to be expected.
Wait a sec. Look like you can hold your own? Maybe. Fact is, we could use your help. Thing is, my boys, the Liquid Quicks, we're losing ground here. We've held this place for years, say it's our home. You know that phrase, a rose by any other name would smell as sweet? Well, it's total bullshit. We got our rose, the Glittering Rose apartment complex to be precise, and they took it from us. We want it back. It's ours. It ain't no other building gonna do. So can you help us or what? See? I knew you were looking to tussle. The bad guys, yeah, that's right, I said it. The Turbo Vipers. They've been edging in here for some time now. Mixing it up in our shit. We put up with it for a while, because, you know, we was trying to keep the peace. Or at least that was the plan. Of course. It's like give an inch, take a mile. So the next thing we know, they've taken over the Rose. Been our home for like a generation. Well, I say, Blossom Hills is our territory. And the Glittering Rose is our home. And ain't no one gonna tell us otherwise. We try playing nice, and look where that glass. So now we're gonna lay down the law. And by we, I mean you. Get what I'm saying? The turbos are all hauled up in the Glittering Rose as of right now. Easy enough to find. Head on over there and take care of business. Come back here when you're done.
You're the one who's been asking about Lania. You're lucky that backstabbing broad owes me creds or you'd be stripped for odds and orgs by now. How do you want to know? Lania has a penthouse in his very stack. Has to make premium creds in that little side business of hers. I go up there and sell things myself, but we got our hands full with those Turbo Viper fucks. We had an arrangement. Now and then she'd need someone brought through the district without Corpsec being the wife, right? Or anyone else for that matter. So we'd use the yeast containers. Normally they go to the panic farms, but the specials went into storage. No clue what happened after that. She still owes us for the last transport. I didn't ask, she didn't tell. Sentence is all I can tell you. You could hear them moaning and moaning in there. Don't fucking get me started. We're gonna flatline a lot of them if they don't back off. If you do find her, tell her the Quicks don't forget.
Sector supremacy currently claimed by the Turbo Viper Gang. Suggestion: appear harmless or very aggressive to minimize risk of violent confrontation. Door lockdown. No override needed. Door already unlocked. Space was clearly decorated by a being with no aesthetic sense. The color combinations are correcting my color. The corpse is a marked improvement. Number 0381945V, Laurel Lanier, that's her. Preliminary forensics analysis indicates she died recently, and mentally. I will savor these images. I have a suggestion. Access the house surveillance system. It should have recorded what happened here. Maybe there's some graphic footage from our collection. The surveillance terminal should be accessible from somewhere on this floor.
Accessing surveillance footage. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Such clarity, Flesh. I am endlessly fascinated by seeing misplaced bodily fluids. Bracketing relevant sequence. And there you go. I saved a copy for my own enjoyment as well.
Against Ascent Group employee database. Match found. One of the sentients accompanying the murderer is Lab Chief Hayden, assigned to the XMAT lab in the Res Dev Zone. Suggestion. Arrange for a friendly interview with Lab Chief Hayden, and then surprise him with sudden pain to encourage cooperation.
Here. Lab Chief Hayden is a prominent member of the Ascender Club. Why would they want Lania dead? He must have arranged for those scientists to be brought to Hayden's ex-mat lab. We want you to go there and access the local mainframe for us. It should have the information we're after.
Whoa.
All right. Though it pains me to ask, you just might be able to help. I'm in the import-export business, you see. I buy and sell water. Luxury water. The very best. And only to the very best people. Well, perhaps buy isn't quite the right word. More like borrow. The water goes to the top. The very top. To the pinnacle, of course. Where my quite discerning clientele wants, dare I say, expect only the most extraordinary of water testing experiences. We seem to be running a bit low at the moment, however, so I was thinking, perhaps you can make a trip for me? Replenish my stock? Wonderful! Now, I doubt your rather blunt taste buds and your, quite barbaric sense of smell would scarcely be able to appreciate the final qualities of my water. So dubbed the elixir of the gods by my oh-so-discerning clientele. But the thing is, you don't need to taste the stuff, as it really is easy enough to identify. The water comes from a bathhouse, you see. Specifically the bathing pool where all the Corlins like to relax after work. We don't know what it is exactly, but there seems to be something about those Corlins just sitting there sweating away. Detoxing, as it were. And thus we get all that residue just floating around in the pool. That, mixed with the groundwater, the natural sediment, whatever else, gives us the elixir of the gods. Or so they say. So all you have to do, my new friend, is simply head to the bathhouse to look for a bathing pool with an abnormally high concentration of Corliss having a dip. Collect a sample from there and bring it on back. Easy enough?
I'm Grateful Abbott, and oh boy, do I have a feed for you. Things got unusually rowdy in Corp Zone tonight when a brawl at the Dream World Club turned intensely lethal. The feed has learned that masses of murderous gangers were killed in a very uneven tussle before the survivors rapidly vacated the premises. I gotta say, I have a soft spot for the weak standing up against the strong. All the kudos to you, whoever you are. Things also got rather heated at the docks when a Sun-Tor Klein Corpinus suddenly exploded in a fiery conflagration.
Raphael told me you'd come. I see you got the bag. Good. And no questions asked either. Even better. Here's what he promised you. And check back with me if you are looking for more work. I always have use for quiet types. What now? Looking to make a few more U-creds, huh? You're in luck, because I could use someone just like you. The bag you retrieved happened to be full of U-crate chips. A small fortune. But it's not exactly, you know, real. To make them real, I need those chips deposited to a verified account. But my biometrics will trigger all sorts of alarms with the established banks. So I need an innocent face. A face like yours. Get inside the principal finance bank, in between Resdev and Umbilical. We had a guy on the inside, so there's an ATM there that's prepped. Use it. When you're done, you take the receipt to my associate, Kudo, at the Satori. He'll pay you. We won't speak again. Get going.
more like insurance.